Welcome to Paint and Ponder with Tilty Bird and
Fluffer squirrel. Hey.
all right. Apologies in advance. I have a cold.
You're good. Thank you for turning up. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. I didn't want to I don't want to miss any days. I don't like it. So, I'm frazzled, I'm stuffed up, but I'm here.
That's the point.
Um,
Um,
Go ahead.
so I've got some bits I was working on. Some
You and your
light-hearted bits.
bits.
Me and my bits. I'm always
Always
fiddling.
got your bits out.
Like, um, yeah.
Do you want to see something cool?
That is cool.
It's a duck nana.
That is very cool. I approve of the whimsy.
I just I'm sick, and so I thought I'd bring out the duck nana. I don't know. He doesn't really have a name yet either. He's just kind of duck nana.
A name will come.
Yeah, something like Clarence. I don't know. I'm not sure. Clarence Beaks. I don't know. Something bird-like.
Maya's here. Hello.
Hello, Maya. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I'm drinking out of a cup. It's a sad time we see me drink out of a cup. I'm not happy drinking out of a cup.
Are you drinking tea out of a cup?
No, it's because I didn't get the stuff I needed out of my kitchen before the floor stuff got poured in there.
Right.
I just got what I could grab, and that's sparkling water. So, going to be a bouchy little squirrel today. And the glass because I couldn't get my straws.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. You'll do okay. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Maya said I'll never look at a banana the same way again. Well, I'd rather look at a banana and see a duck than look at a fish and think of something worse. So I'll just put it like that.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just
I don't know what I'm doing
looking
either.
at. I've got this
I
one that
was
I don't know if it's finished. I did send you a picture. I feel like I can. No, I'm not finished. I've got to fit some more bits in at the top there.
I
But
just
ready for
realized
the big
I'm wearing
reveal.
my Beetlejuice shirt.
Um,
I love that so much. You did. You sent me a picture of it, and I love it. It's incredible. You weren't sure about whether you were going to go all out, and you went all out, and I love it. I'll turn around here on my.
can we see this?
Yeah,
When
it's
life
fucking
goes
gorgeous.
astray, trust in the gay.
Always trust making for Pearl Snappy.
Hmm.
That is not getting shown until she gets it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know what to do. I might do some stemmages on there, and then
We've got the Michael Malloy show here complimenting Fluffer's accent.
which one? I did many then. I do
Well,
loads of
I don't know.
accents throughout the day. It's very
I
weird.
know. I love it. It makes me happy.
I think if I need to give awkward news, I go northern. It's easier to give bad news in a northern accent. I found it's my comfort.
That was
It's
me.
my comfort
That
bliss.
was me laughing with coffee in my mouth, trying not to spit coffee out. Oh, jeez. That's so funny.
Okay,
Um,
I'm going to finish this one off while I hopefully get some inspiration from the wonderful chat. That'd be amazing.
yeah. So my predicament was, should I start on the oh, I had a really good idea for the tree, by the way. Or should I keep working on my boat, or should I do something different? Mm.
Um,
Oh, maybe I should have my frickin' chat open. How about that? Maybe that would help.
that would be, yeah.
While I'm waiting, or while I'm doing that, I mean, I'm going to put on the screen one of the pieces I have made for. Oh, that is the coolest thing I've ever been told ever. Maya loves the humble and kind painting. Yes, we all do because it's our tone. But also, Fluffer's incredible and talented.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that one. It's really really well done. Oh, oh good, I do have a hair clip. Okay. Um. Oh, I should show the other. Oh, apparently Fluffer says it's buffering, or Snuggle says it's buffering.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder where that is.
It says it's It says it's fine on my thing. Let me
Yeah.
just. Yeah, no, my connection's good. Um. So I don't know what to do about that. Is it still buffering? Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. 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 Good. 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 Okay. Good. Fluffer, I think you are muted though.
I was just grabbing my pen tighter, hoping that helped.
Oh.
That was my
Oh.
contribution to the cause.
All
Yep.
good. All good. Chat so that I know that it's still working. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's buffering again.
Oh,
On my
friggin'
end, I can hear
Christ.
you. You can hear me. But
Yeah.
I'm watching on the laptop, and it
Oh,
looks, yeah, it just looks
it's
like it keeps going in and out. It's back up.
okay. I really apologize if
Very
it
strange.
buffers, folks. I really don't know what's going on. Um, there's nothing. My internet seems to be fine, and my connection seems to be fine. So that's all I can really decipher. But let me know if it gets crappy again, okay? And two Sammys is here. We got two Sammys. Not just one Sammy,
Hi, two
two.
sandwiches. Two sandwiches. Two
Um,
is better than one.
so this is the piece that I worked on literally all day yesterday for Nancy. It's a kids can't consent. Kids cannot consent. It's 9 by 12.
Can you
And
hear my
I
dogs?
awesome. Hey troll, welcome. There's a troll
Do we
here.
have do we have a troll or just
We yeah, it's
people really be watching anything?
yep, they sure
Yeah,
do because
including
you know what?
you.
Um there's this thing about humans where like people enjoy other things. Like people whoa, are you kidding me? A room raid? No. What?
MD Media. Oh my goodness. This is your first ever room
Whoa!
raid.
This is my first ever
Oh,
room raid!
and Snuggles bonked a troll. Well
Oh my
done. That might
gosh,
be
what
number
a
the first time you ever
day!
got to. This is amazing. Thank you, everybody.
There's so many firsts today, and I'm so glad to share them with you all. Matthew! He's such a lad. I'm working on his piece too. I have so many pieces that I'm working on, but I have to prioritize the ones for Nancy because they're for her fundraiser. But I promise I'm working on everyone's pieces. I have the reference pictures of Matthew's flowers ready and laid out. I just have to paint them. It's happening. It will. I promise, Matthew. Thank you for the room raid. You're the best. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hello,
If
Kevin
if anyone has
Jones.
any suggestions in chat of anything to draw, I'm struggling. Could do with the suggestions today. I'm just finishing up.
I was just showing this piece, which is going to be going to Nancy Drew to auction for her legal fees. It's some lovely kids cannot consent balloons, because it's true. Um, the accent is dope. I eat candy. Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much, Matthew, for the room raid. I'm trying not to cry. I'm sick, and I don't want to cry. Oh, jeepers. Oh, okay. Um, my brain is broken, and I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So maybe I'll just pull out the boat I was working on and keep working on that. I'm not sure. Or I could start on the tree. I could let everybody know the idea of the tree that I have for Nancy, uh, for Boobgate. Fluffer, you're muted and I need you.
What do you need?
I don't know. Jellyfish protesting. Oh, Dr. Mark.
This is what you needed me for.
No, I
Okay.
was gonna say, should I
I'm
tell
glad.
everybody the idea for the boob tree?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Nancy's tree, I'm gonna do the tree, probably the other way around. And then it's gonna be like a big, beautiful tree, and instead of fruit, it's going to. I will address that question in just one second. It's gonna have, instead of fruit, different different types of boobs growing off the tree, like different skin colors, different shapes, like their fruit. And then I'm gonna take do like a little banner thing, and it's gonna say like it only takes one fruit to learn the truth, because it's like a pun on like the tree of knowledge from the Bible, but then also like he's suing her over being assaulted by one boob. Not even two, not even a pair, but both. I mean, just one.
If you were going to sell someone with a pair of boobs, it's probably a good price for that. You could probably pay off your legal fees. Like that would be a
I
service.
know.
That'd be a paid for service.
Exactly. There should be some financial compensation.
But no,
Um,
it wasn't.
Dr. Mark, no, I appreciate it. It was great. Okay, Anna from Canada. Hello. I am also from Canada. Um, I'm a supporter of this movement because I'm a child SA victim and had a lot of my childhood taken from me. Um, oh no, I think I'm echoing through. I think you're hearing me through Fluffer.
Is that better?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it might be. Just because I'm using
Sorry.
wireless earbuds. Um, but I was learning about coercive control and high control groups, and just learning about organized child abuse and religious abuse and stuff like that, because it was helping me heal. And then through that, I stumbled upon, I believe it was Surge's channel first. And I mean, fuck, you hear one thing Surge has to say, and how do you not get 100% emotionally involved? And then I started hearing Laura's story, and then that was the second thing I heard, was her and her dad, and that just shattered me. Um, and then I just started learning more and more and more, and it's become the fire in my heart now. Um, I can't stop. I have to support these people, knowing what they've been through. Liz Ferris, Uno Nora, Miriam, everybody. I just can't. I can't sit there and not do anything about it, even if I'm just being annoying and loud. Even if I'm just painting stupid little paintings. I mean, it's not that I'm doing anything. I genuinely believe moral support is important. And that's what I can provide. So I'm trying to dedicate myself to doing that as much as I possibly can. Oh, Vancouver, nice. I'm on the island. I'm in Victoria. Nancy Ellie, you used to live in Victoria? Sweet. Thank you, Snuggle. Susan. Everybody's here. We've got Joanna. Can't believe we've got Nancy Alley here. Everybody's here. This is the boat I was working on last time.
I think I'm done with this.
You're still in a cult, Tim. Um.
But I made it pretty.
You did. Just because Dr. Mark brought. Oh, and Fluffer, Snuggle loves your bits.
Thank you.
I mean your flower bits, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on this one, and I was gonna just write someone out there cares. Maybe I'll finish that because that's kind of nice. This is like the background is like so the gray is like the numbness of emotional overload, and then the black is like negative thinking, and then the gray squiggles are self-doubt, and then the white squiggles are like manic thoughts. So that's kind of what this is. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna do the thing over it. I don't know what color I'm gonna do though. I kind of want to use one of the watercolors I made. Um, and I don't want to use red because I don't want it to be aggressive. I want it to be calming.
They are not affable jellyfish. No jellyfish are affable. I cannot believe how much I have to say this in my life. You can't F jellyfish.
I want to use like a blue. Um, yeah, it seems like it's buffering. Dang it. Oh, okay. I think it's better. Um, Folks, if it buffers at all and it's weird, I really apologize. I don't know why it's doing that. We might be having like wind.
Mm,
It gets
sorry,
like
we have wind.
well, okay, it gets
Tilty
really
has
windy.
such bad wind, it blows out their Wi-Fi.
No!
Please tell everyone that. No, please tell everyone that. And I might say that every single stream we do now. From now on. Maybe. Maybe. maybe that's my running joke. Every time we have a dip in the Wi-Fi, I'm like, oh, Tilty got wind again. Blowing the Wi-Fi out the room. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I just live by the water.
When I have to start dedicating parts of my therapy to fish-related issues, I'm starting that. I'm just telling you now. Just fair warning.
Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Okay.
Windy City. That's you. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
I'm
that's
not
too silly.
enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this.
See, this is the other side of you tormenting me every time. This is
Oh
fun.
no.
Your side is fun. I understand why you do it now. Yeah,
You know what it's like, and now I know what it's like.
yeah, we're all learning.
Learning and loving with you.
Yeah.
Oh, coffee. Okay, I'm gonna mute for 1 second so I can blow my nose.
I'm running out of things to do.
I can't believe you did that to me. Now we've done it to each other. No,
But no, you set yourself up for that one time. You asked me before, hey, do you want to know about this thing? And I went, I really don't. I feel like that has the ability to deeply, deeply disturb me and make me lose sleep. Until he has it not deeply disturbed me and made me lose sleep. If you don't had a voice message of me at 1 a.m. being like, I can't sleep. I can't sleep because I just cannot get my head around the thought that if you were going to violate a fish, you would pick one with teeth.
Well, I
It
mean,
has. It's disturbed me.
maybe that meant it was like a greater challenge and therefore he would get
N-
more power from it. I don't know. I can't explain the reasoning behind it. I'm just relaying the information as I as I'm finding it.
Every time, but you managed to get it in.
I know. I practice trying to find segues that relate to the
Do
sea.
you?
No, I'm just kidding. Nancy, first of all, two sandwiches said loving and learning with gas, and I'm actually upset.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny.
Uh, and then Nancy Alley suggested, how about you try a plumeria?
What's
Painting a
that?
plumeria. It's a flowery, planty thing.
What's one of them?
What's one of them? I gotta say, this
Yeah.
stream is really taken off like a train with wheels.
There we go.
I'm sorry, Darth Beaver. I'm sorry. It's
Plum
just
Maria. Oh, yeah, I think I know the one.
plumeria.
Mm.
Um, maybe I'll. What have I done? I just mixed paint and I didn't mean to, and now I kind of have to just roll with the punches.
Goodness sake.
Plumeria is a fish. A fish
Yep, yep, yep. Send that. Well done. Hold on to you. Bravo.
Oh, wait, there's more people here. I should show off the duck nana again. I have this duck nana. It's a banana, but it's a duck. Look at him. Looking into his eye. Look into his eye. Look into his eye.
Head, and I feel like this is um, probably the best example I've ever heard for me to be able to understand it. I
Okay.
think with button, it's gonna cause you pain,
Hmm.
and the pain doesn't get less because it's been hit. You can hit the button, tap it or hit it direct on, but it's still always going to hurt when that button gets pressed. And when an event just happens, your box for pain is very small. So your boundaries of pain and your pain tolerance would be like this. So that ball would be bouncing around up and then down and then bouncing off it and then bouncing down. And then it might miss it and it might bounce up and it might bounce down again. And it'll be just doing this all day,
Hmm.
just bouncing off and then down and hitting that pain button. And then sometimes you might have a really bad moment of the day or bad time or bad day where the ball hits and ripples back and hits and ripples back and hits and ripples back and hits and that's just your day, and it might go off that way and you might get a little bit of relief and then it goes back. So you can have bad days like that,
Hmm.
but the longer time goes on, you get a little break in your boundaries in the amount you're going to take, and it's just less likely, and then it might just skip outside and you
Right.
have new boundaries.
You kind of extend your
And
box
then
a little bit.
Yeah.
which sounds
And then
horrifying.
this will all sort of go with time. It won't go completely, but some of the things that stopped reflected and ricocheting that pain back will go, and you'll end up with something that goes more like, then hits it, and then might hit it again, and then might go out,
Almost like the
hits
walls
it
aren't made
again.
of concrete; they're made out of like pliable material, and you can bend it with some effort.
Yeah. But the point is that pain never gets less painful.
No.
And you can still get stuck in moments where it might just ricochet off that. And that doesn't mean all of this is back. It doesn't
It
mean
just
you've got to try
means,
and work through those again. It just means that it's just you've not worked through that little bit there.
right.
And it might be hitting off that.
I like
So
that.
that's the reason why you could not be in pain so much of the day, and why you shouldn't expect yourself to be in pain all day, every day. But there might be days where it's just ricocheting off that one sore spot, and that's completely normal. It's just the nature of this ball of grief and that pain button.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think that's the best way that I've ever had it
I love
explained to me,
that.
where I've understood the nature of why it can just come and bang, because you've just hit one of these things, and it's normally when you think you've
Yeah.
got into that other zone, that outer
Yeah.
zone, and that again, that'll come a time where that'll be gone, and that'll be gone, and that'll be gone. And this is a smell, and this is a certain time of the day where, for some reason, you look at a certain chair, or these are all different bits.
Like for example, when I lost my cat Poe, and every single morning I had a grief episode because he had diabetes, and we had a little morning routine where we'd take our morning meds together, and I'd give him his little insulin shot, and then I'd walk into the kitchen and look at the fridge, and it would just kill me because I'm not pulling his insulin shot out of there.
Yeah.
Hello, Sandra OT420 and two sandwiches. Yes, it is a really good way to describe it. Darth Beaver. Yes, everyone needs Fluffer as a counselor. That's why we do paint and
No,
Fluffer.
no. I am a mess. I was
No, but the thing is the
just
most.
yeah.
Do you know how many insights come from mess? You are
Yeah, true. No,
so
I've been afforded
incredible.
a lot of therapy and counselling, and then yeah, just before I went to that, I was just finishing up this. You're still in a cult, Tammy, because
Well, and not only
I
that,
just
but
wanted something light-hearted.
you also relay information so well. Like I can retain it when you say it. Like I can pay attention. Brian's here. Oh,
Hi, Brian.
I almost sneezed
Good
and coughed at the same time.
afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Brian. Did I get it right?
I think it's afternoon. I don't know.
Nice. Um,
So I'm realizing that this is not showing up on this. This is not showing up. Where's my paper towel? Help, Fluffer! Can't find my paper towel. Okay, I found some. It's okay. We're good. It's all good. We're good. Um. Oh, Darth Beaver, I am so sorry. Yeah, we relate to your struggle. I don't think there's a single person in here that is perfectly of sound mind and body. And that's okay because that's our crew, man. That's our crew. You know, Isle of Misfit Toys. Got to stick together. That's why this is my bird sanctuary. Okay, I'm gonna go with this color. I'm gonna put this pinky color over the blue and see if that is better. Maybe it'll make like a weird purpley mess. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Darth Beaver. That's not a That is not a fun mix to have to deal with.
Oh, chronic pain. Oh, I thought you chronic pain, chronic depression. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that. But
yeah, really
I
sorry.
do feel like this is one of the most hopeful times we've ever lived in for having. There's so many
Yeah,
studies out, even in England, for people who have like treatment-resistant depression,
yeah.
and it's like ketamine infusions and
There are all sorts of.
psilocybin therapy, and there's all sorts.
My partner has been doing mushrooms for his really really bad treatment resistant depression and addiction, and it's been great. It's really been helping him just make it through each day a little bit better. So yeah, there um, I think one of the things that helps is having something in your life that makes you not want to give up, but you can't always get that. So you have to turn yourself into the thing that makes you not want to give up. And that in itself is a fucking challenge.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going with. Oh, this is
Oh,
why I have no
Brian.
yellow left.
Brian, I would pay money to experience you on shrooms.
I watched a short the other day of this person's dad who accidentally ate mushroom chocolate, and it was funny because like he wasn't mad or anything, but he
Yeah.
was just laughing loads.
Oh, yeah. There was one time where I accidentally had a couple too many mushrooms, and my partner was looking all over for me, and he found me sitting on the toilet because I was laughing so hard that I couldn't control myself. And he was like, "Are you okay?" And all I could get out was, "Do you remember the show Scrubs?" That's it.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Just dying of laughter, like, and that's all that came out of my mouth. You know, it's just who knows what was going on in my mind at the time, but I was laughing, so yeah, Darth, we all relate to you. And also Sandra's just the best. We love Sandra.
Sandra's amazing. Sandra's in LA.
So I'm gonna paint Sandra's bird. I'm gonna paint her bird.
Is Sandra in LA?
I think so. Yeah,
Is it? Am I thinking of the right Sandra?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
You are amazing.
I love your bird. I love it so
What
much.
bird?
Look at her profile picture. There's the little birdie there. She's got a bird. Have you seen her Instagram? There's bird.
I haven't looked. I need to look more.
Yeah, I love bird. Sandra is the best. We're all the best. Everyone in this chat, you're the fucking best. Okay? And if you try to fight me on that, I will not do anything but keep
Mm.
saying what I'm saying.
Yesterday, Pale Snappy said that I was 10 out of 10 and it made my day. Well, I said it made my day, but it probably made my week actually. I've had,
That's high praise. And
I
she's also
couldn't even.
correct.
I try not to speak to people in chat who I think I might annoy and maybe have a lot of annoying people already saying
I
hi
don't
10
ever
million
find you
times.
annoying.
I know, but that's because we're like this cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, hi, Chewies! Also, Denise, if I didn't say hi, hello.
Hi.
We got Chewies here. Um, I'm really not happy with this color. I'm not happy with this. I don't like how this is turning out. I don't know what to do about it. The options are no, there's only one option, and that's to get weird. Let's be honest.
There's
I only
only
have one
ever
option.
one option.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I tried that to Sammy's and then I got mad, so I did the whole thing in that color, and now I'm like, I don't like it, and I don't know what to do. Cookie's here. We got Cookie. Oh, okay. So I've got something that's like a little glitzier. Maybe I'll go around this with that. Oh, 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 yeah. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bitches love glitter. It's me. I'm bitches. Um, Let me know if you think if I should show the pieces for Nance again. Um, Nancy, because I want to make sure people know that those are going to be going to her to bid on for her legal fund. Um, Maybe I'll show them again at the end when we're finishing up.
Yeah.
Mm, so that does make it stand out a little more. I'm going to keep working on the color, and then I'll... Boob. Boob.
I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, she's added extra stuff on. She's added bit of Nora on there. Just go, honestly, if you're
Oh
not
my gosh.
subscribed to Rika, is Snuggle in here still? Snuggle Squirrel, would you mind?
Yeah,
Would you
Snuggle,
be
could you
able to
please...
drop Rika's link, please?
Yeah, please, 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 please drop Rika's link if you can. Also, could you, if it's not too much trouble, could you also drop MD Media's link in here as well? Because I want to make sure that anyone who didn't come from the room raid is sub to him, because that was just the nicest thing ever.
You can't
And
make
he's...
them. You can ask them.
Could you please drop the links so that if
Make
people
them.
would like to subscribe
Uh
to
huh.
Matthew under threat of duress, um, yeah, I would love it if everybody supported everybody. It just makes me happy. And Rika's incredible,
Matthew,
and Matthew is a good fucking lad, man. That's a good
yeah,
lad.
he does so much for the community, for SPTV, and also his local community in Pasadena, and has also taken that to LA. He's someone who started off really. How do I think he's sort of grown and sort of come into himself a lot. And so yeah, if you're
Oh
not familiar
yeah.
with Matthew, then go back and watch his older stuff, and you can just watch him and see where he's come from and see some of his outreach work with the community. It's very touching.
Yeah, if you feel like there's nothing that you can hope for in humanity anymore, go over to his videos. Go over to anyone in SPT. Go to sptv.space and just watch
Mm.
some videos. Because you know what? These people make you not want to die as much as sometimes I want to. And
Elizabeth Moss. You just
yeah,
screaming at people and saying, shame on you. You were the perpetrators. People, that did more for me than years of therapy. So, for the record, if you're going to pull rubbish out your ass, which is disgusting to say about or to anybody, to even use that subject to
anyone,
just troll someone with is
anyone.
disgusting.
It's
But yeah,
unacceptable.
just facts of the matter, it's actually the other way around. So, just leave
Oh,
that there quick.
okay, so Snuggle is not posting the link, so I'm thinking she might be busy. So give me 1 second here,
Oh,
folks.
I
And
will. I can do
oh,
it. One
oh,
sec.
can
What
you?
am I doing? I
If you
think
could
so. I think
post
you modded me,
Rika,
didn't you?
if you, yeah, I did. If you could post Rika's and Matthew's. I know most people are probably
Oh,
following Matthew, but I want to make sure Rika's gets posted and Matthew's gets posted just in case. Um, because yeah.
I can. It's going to take me like 10 minutes because the laptop's so old.
I was gonna say I can do it on my iPad, but it'll probably take me even longer because I don't know how to use that fucking thing. Oh, Snuggle's here now.
Oh. Hi, Snuggle.
Uh,
Do you know how to do that? Ah, thank you.
Thank you, Snuggle. We appreciate you. Snuggle's the best, also, by the way. We love some Snuggle Squirrel. I think it is. I think it's correct. uh,
They're all on my community page. Rika's under Portland. Matthew is under Traveling or Pasadena. Also, I'm eating a bit of flapjack.
oh, you mean a Flap Jane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then cares is going to be in big letters.
What was that flower called again?
Oh, the plumeria. It's funny.
Frangipani.
I asked Matthew what flowers he likes the most so that I could put it on his thing, and he sent me two different or a couple different ones, right? And I go to look them up. I'm like, oh, geez, I don't recognize these names. And I looked them up, and I was like, we literally have these in our garden. Like, I can go outside and look at one.
Uh-huh.
I'm so dumb. I just didn't know the actual name for it, which I felt so embarrassed about because my freaking family used to run a freaking florist. Anyway, I got it figured out. I just thought it was really funny because I was like, okay, I got to do some major research. I got to look all these up. I was like, ah, for fuck. It's literally outside. My own reference photos.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
okay.
This is... Oh, how does anyone ever mod on a laptop? I do not know. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Not a
Nope.
fan?
Well,
Not enjoying
I'm
that?
I'm on his pay.
Don't
I
like
can't.
that?
I can't. How? Oh dear. No, 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 no. Throwing your ball will in fact not help my situation. Thank you for the offer.
Darth Beaver says we need story time by Fluffer Squirrel. Their accent is awesome. Also, Fluffer likes neutral pronouns. Actually, we both do. But so if you could try, that would be much appreciated.
Is there a way where you like press control and then is it control C? Control
For what?
C
To copy?
to copy something and then
Yes,
control
Control
P.
C and then P to paste.
Oh, control P did not do that. It's trying to print something. What did I
Uh
do?
oh, uh oh, uh oh. You might have to hit
Cancel,
FN.
cancel.
You might have to hit FN first if you've got one of those weird things.
I can't do it. Okay, I've copied it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm so sorry, MD Media. Like, give me Windows 96. Maybe we're going to get somewhere quicker. But
Uh,
for now, page unresponsive. I've broken the internet trying.
okay, well that's okay. Fluffer likes what? Fluffer likes flap Janes. Oh, neutral pronouns. Yeah, like they them pronouns, not she her pronouns.
It's that Kuruk song that describes me best. I don't feel quite like a man. I don't feel like a woman. I tried to describe myself. It turns out that I couldn't. That's me.
Oh
That's
yeah,
me.
well, I'm the Prince song. I'm not a woman. I'm not a man. I am something that you'll never understand. That's me.
Yeah, I'm just,
Uh,
I don't know. The little boobless weirdo. That's me.
Me too.
Yep, there we go. That's what we get on.
Yeah. Fluffer
I
is
think
in
I'm
the
just going
UK,
to do a bit of
yes.
neurographic.
Neurographic's good. We like your neurographic art.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go straight in with pen.
You know what? The more and more I get into doing art, the less and less I have patience for fucking pencil. No patience for
I
pencil.
through all of my years in furniture making, pencil is my best friend.
Yeah, well, that makes
You always
sense. I mean, Dad's
pencil.
the same way, right? Because he
Double
he
check.
likes to design and
Measure twice, cut once.
yeah.
The pencil is one of the mightiest tools.
Oh, so you want to know something really funny? I was watching Taskmaster last night because I was really sick and I couldn't fall asleep. And there was this one thing where it was like, oh, if you got 4 hours to cut down a tree, I'm gonna spend 3 hours sharpening the axe, and it was like some U.S. president quote or something. I don't know, but I was calling that a Taskmaster quote. So I was like,
Uh,
that is not where that is from. It's
yeah.
like, oops.
Was it Roosevelt?
I don't know.
Roosevelt? Yeah, it was. Yeah, if someone gave me 4 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first three sharpening my axe, and that is a good idea if your axe
Yeah.
is blunt. If your axe is already sharp, that's stupid waste of time. But yeah,
Oh, it's take care, Snuggle. Thank you so much for modding and being awesome.
thank you, Snuggle. And Snuggle also come and sorted all my stuff out in the house and poured
Oh,
my new flooring down.
yeah. Thank you, Snuggle. You're the best. Oh, Darth Beaver said, so Fluffer, what I was going to say, I have a double-decker toy bus, a cloth picture of the Royal Guards, and y'all's money taped to a birthday card still my aunt and uncle sent me in 1982. That is so cool! Darth Beaver, that is
That is
so
cool.
cool. That's that's really neat. Sorry, I keep almost coughing or sneezing.
And also, the Queen died, so all the money will be changing soon. So that'll be
I don't
proper
like the king.
vintage. No,
Long live the queen, man. I'm not into it.
that's a bit late for that, but
No. Necromancy.
oh, Tilty. Um, I'm having a nice time. I don't know if you can see me. I'm staring at this bird out the window. Sorry, I'm here. What's this? This is no. Mm-mm. Okay.
We're gonna start a secret society to raise the queen from the dead to fight cults. She's gonna use all the vengeance that she had repressed from her disappointment in her sons to enact vengeance. I'm gonna write a play about it. Okay, this is coming along.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, see, Two Sandwiches has necromancy experience from, Elder Scrolls. So, and I've got lots of candles and dirt. So, I think we could Tea Sandwiches. I think we could probably make this happen. Okay, so I might not have left enough room to do all of the letters, so we're gonna try really hard to make everything fit.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
Then doing the lines.
Oh, squiggly wiggly. Look at you go.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna mute one
It's the
second to blow my
squiggly
nose.
wiggly kind of day.
It's time for OT 420.
We didn't have the I can't think in my head of what the flower looks like, and I don't have the internet capability. It's just giving up. If I
Jurgen!
go off, if I go off the
Jurgen's here.
stream, but hi Jürgen. I'm just doing Hawaiian themed on the background. I think that's. And then the same
Okay, I'm okay.
neurographic style.
I'm alive.
Because my brain needs
The relief?
it needs the therapeutic aspect of it. And as I said, I am not a therapist. I am far from it. I am just someone who
No, you're just
needs
insightful.
therapy. And this is a bona fide form of art therapy called
Yeah.
neurographic. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to book in with anyone. You don't need to pay anyone. You don't even need paints. You can do it with pencil crayons if you like.
You
You'd
could
even
do it
need
with
pencil
like,
crayons.
yeah, you could do it with like an old pen you found in the drawer. Oh God, this looks awful. I don't know why, but for like the last 2 months or so, I keep drawing my S's so that they look like they're upside down. Like I don't
Okay.
curve
Like,
them soon enough. So they look like they're upside down. They look like they're the wrong way. So I gotta try to thicken it here so it doesn't look like it's the wrong friggin' way. Oh my God, my nose is running. Okay, hold on, I gotta mute again. Ugh.
yeah, check that you are subscribed to Tilty Bird. Even if you have had enough of me, I think they're going to have some other guests coming on soon and doing some streams with other
What?
people.
I would
What?
love to do that if anyone wanted to do that with me.
Yeah, I thought Rika wanted to, didn't she?
Well, that might be on her channel. I don't know. She just asked if I wanted to do a paint and production. I said, "Fucking yeah, of course I do. Are you kidding me right now?" That's like
I thought you were collaborating with.
what? Huh? What?
I thought you were going to do other collaborations.
Uh, Nobody's asked me.
Well, you can ask people.
Well, I'm scared. What if they don't like me?
They probably won't tell you that. They'll probably just say no.
Mm. But then I'll know.
Well, no, you won't, because they won't tell you.
Yeah, but then I'll be able to assume that's why.
But you could also assume they didn't see it. They got busy. They have other things on.
That's a bold assumption.
Well, it's more bold to feel like the world revolves around you and it's because they don't like you. It's
Mm,
not. Most of the time,
that's
people don't care about you. Like,
that's
for someone
true.
to dislike you, that's a lot of effort.
That's true.
You have to actively do something or have a face like someone who did something.
I don't know. I'm pretty unlikable. I mean, I'm pretty unlikable. Let's be honest. It's okay. I'm okay with it.
I think constantly putting yourself down is unlikable.
That
I don't think you're
is
unlikable. I feel like the voice
that's
in your head
true.
that tells you stuff and the fact that you don't
Fight against it.
seem to, yeah, fight against it makes me sad.
Well,
Oh,
it's just what I've dealt with for so long. I and like I like I've said before, like this is genuinely my first ever community. I didn't go to high school. I didn't have high school friends. I didn't have wild 20s memories. I don't have any of those experiences. So I'm learning a lot of social things that people learned a long time ago in my 30s. And it's weird. It's really weird.
Oh, same. But I've just
Yeah.
I went through school, but I just learnt last year that what passive aggression was, and I
Yeah.
thought that sometimes I was being funny, but I wasn't. I was being passive
Yeah.
aggressive. I thought I was being nice by not telling people what I really wanted to
Yeah.
say and just putting it in a nicer way. I thought I was speaking in an acceptable way, but apparently it was come across as passive aggression. I didn't learn that
Hmm.
till a therapy session when my therapist got out a whiteboard and drew me out a
Well, and
diagram.
see, that's one of the things that's so challenging is I don't have easy access to therapy. Oh, Cookie said, want you both to know you are not helping me with my procrastination problem. Loving and learning. I'm glad we could enable. Wolf Machine,
Pardon?
that I appreciate that. Um, we're making Cookie procrastinate worse. We're enabling procrastination.
You can maybe name it. That's what my friend did. She named that voice in her head that just says nasty things, and then we would be like, I'm not going to say the actual name, but let's say it was like, Helen.
Oh,
Let's just say Helen. Let's say, and it wouldn't be like, oh, I've been thinking that I'm not a good person. It'll be like, oh, Helen's banging on that I haven't done the laundry in 2 days again, and I'm like, well, what has Helen done? Nothing, because she's a floating gob in your head, and then
that's true.
and it takes the power away, and
Yeah.
it's imagine if you were around someone all the time that said nasty things about me.
I'd be livid.
Yeah, and imagine if that person was me.
I'd be sad.
Is it? Yeah. There you go. And it's very conflicting feelings. Um, and also the way my therapist got me to explain it is being considerate towards other people, because she knows that to get me to do stuff, it's easier to get me to do it for other people than myself.
Same. Easy. Yeah.
So it's not, you don't know what everyone's going through at any time. So if you can think of it in a way as you are allowing that voice in your head to mini trauma dump onto someone who could be going through something, and that's why
Oh,
you say to that
yeah.
voice, "This isn't your show. This isn't your
You're
show."
contributing
If
to
what
the
you're
things that we're
saying,
fighting.
yeah, do you know the two out of the three things that I found helpful for me personally is it
Hmm.
true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If it's not two of them three things, I don't want to say it. I don't want to hear it.
Is
If
it
it's all three,
true? Is it
amazing.
kind? Is it
Is it
necessary?
necessary? So if you come and said, "Oh, Fluffer, I really need to tell you something. It's a bit tea. I know you don't like tea stuff, but this is a bit tea stuff." I'd say, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If
Yeah.
you don't know if it's true and it's not necessary, I'd prefer not to hear it, please.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
mean,
it's,
fair enough.
I mean, even if it's the
Even
kindest thing in the world, if it's not,
if it's not true, what's the point?
yeah. But so yeah, I sort of try and give that rule to the voice in my head and say, if it's not true, if it's not kind, if it's not necessary, added to I'm talking to someone who I don't know what they're going through at the minute, why would I say that when that could
Okay,
be a
so
necessary trauma dump on someone?
you've said this to me like 5 times in different ways, and it's
Have
sticking
I?
this time. Like I'm getting it. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's just like sometimes I need to hear multiple things because like I take it in piece by piece, and then by the time I hear it the sixth time, it's like, holy shit, I've got all the pieces. But that makes a lot of
And
sense.
again, I do not want to pretend like I know everything or know it all, or I'm telling you what
No,
to
no,
do,
no,
or I'm
you're
advising anyone what to
helping.
do. I try to use my words in a way that reflect what I actually mean, and I have found it helpful to me.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
Yeah, no, you're community helping. That's you're not. Yeah, no, I totally get it.
I'm
No,
not preaching to
that's
nobody. I'm in
very
no position
helpful.
at all. And I'll be the first one to hold my hands up and say that.
Um, my voice is officially named Norman. Um,
Oh.
which is hilarious because it makes me think of Norman Bates, which makes me think of him like a little whiny bitch boy. And honestly, that really helps me ignore it. I love it. Norman's just being a little whiny butt. Yeah, Norman needs a timeout. Exactly. Um, and Darth Beaver.
Mine would speak like the old, is it like a slug lady out of Monsters Inc? Like,
Oh my God!
hello.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Oh, another
What was her
day, and you
name?
haven't washed your
Roz.
face.
Her name was
I could,
Roz.
I could deal with that. I could be like, oh yeah, you sound like the happiest
That's
person in the world. Please
so
tell me.
funny. That's funny. We have a little figurine of her somewhere in our garage that we would put by the mail slot to jump scare the postman.
Uh,
Oh God, I'm such a asshole. I mean, to be fair, they laughed, so I thought they liked it and thought it was funny. But then we got a new postman, and he didn't think it was as funny. Um, Darth Beaver said, "I promise you, having the parties and friends does not make you feel any better. I have tons of friends. It's it's down to who is really my friend or people I just know. Both y'all seem like really cool." Oh, Darth, yeah, it's true. I mean, it depends on who really sees you and who really knows you, right? And it's more about quality over quantity.
really is.
Also, fun fact, my first like childhood stuffed animal slash first Muppet was a beaver. So there you go.
You know, when you speak to people and then afterwards you're like, oh, why did I say that?
Yeah. Oh, every day.
So when I was speaking to Bianca, and I felt like we had an amazing talk, but then I'm probably reflecting to all the things that she said and not my contributions to the conversation. But she was just describing growing up, and I was like, "You're like a beaver building a dam. You didn't even know you were building a dam. Didn't wash you down. Took you out, washed you down." And
Yeah,
afterwards, I'm like, maybe it isn't the nicest thing to, compare people to. I love beavers. I think they're amazing,
I think they're
funny.
amazing. I got to see a. I got to see a beaver build its nest one day, and I was like, "This is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. This is nature. I am literally David Attenborough right now." I love beavers. They're really cute. I pretty much just love every animal within reason. I love animals the appropriate amount that a normal human being should love animals.
My dog's licking his foot,
As long as it's a
licking a paw,
spud.
is having a good old lick of her paws right now. Sounds gross. Sorry if you can hear that.
I barely hear it. It's okay.
Hopefully, we're going to have the resources page of sptv.space sorted out soon. We've got a few more people who are going to be helping out with the resources.
Awesome.
Um, so yeah, I'm not sure if you were going to look up the free healthcare, free mental health care, weren't you, in Canada?
Yeah, I sure was, and then I forgot about it and got sick. So why don't I write it down right now so that I do it later?
Yeah. But
Tell
yeah,
you what,
stuff like that's
second
going to be
here.
so helpful.
Okay, I've got my notebook here, so just give me a sec. Ah, I'm okay. Everything's fine. Uh, Darth Beaver, we agree. We agree so far. You know, until you do something that's not so cute. Wolf Machine said my BFF makes fun of me when I'm ruminating about some negative self-talk. When I catch myself doing that, I tease myself playfully to pull myself out of it like she does, mock myself in a silly voice. Yeah, I mean, that's a solid way to do it, right? Counter it with humor. It makes sense.
I like sarcasm.
Yeah.
I like,
Okay,
from there it's
so
like, oh, you should have done this and you should have done that. I think I'm probably passive aggressive towards the voice in my head now. That's where I get my passive aggressive. I'm like, oh, should I?
that's
Oh, would that
that's
be a good
good
idea?
though.
Oh, would it? Oh, well,
I
thank you
think
for
it's
suggesting
healthy
that.
though.
I'm like,
Um,
you idiot. Oh dear, I've just knocked
you
it.
want
It's
me to do
okay.
this for
Saved it.
every province, right?
Well, you don't have to. There could be other people out there who know that
Well,
information or
I don't
want it, but
mind. I could just do like mental health resources numbers for each province and then like domestic violence.
what? Yeah, it'd be a Google Doc, and then you have a Google Doc, and then you could even have like ones within them. So like a Google Doc for Canada, and then you have all of the links in
Yeah,
there for
that's
the
what I'll
different
do. Yeah, and I'll have it
like
listed by
libraries,
province.
places where people can get ID, if there's something
Oh
where
yeah,
people can get help with
811.
food, stuff like
Yeah,
that. Just
811 is
it'd just be
great.
amazing.
I've called 811 before. Um, Darth Beaver said, but you said you like beavers. I'm just a Darth Beaver, so I have a saber. Well, I mean, that makes it cooler, doesn't it? I thought that would be like an enhancement if you were like a Sith Beaver. That's pretty fucking dope. I don't know. I wouldn't devalue that. Sounds like you got the Force. Paper towel, save the day. Paper towel, take the water away. Leave the
Oh, getting
glitter.
it stretch.
Yeah, definitely stretch. Very, very important. Yeah, two Sammys. Thank you for reminding me about that. I wrote that down on my page with the other info because yeah, they're a good resource and um they may actually have an online like repository type thing that might be able to have some easy resources that I can just copy and paste off of there. So I will definitely be doing that. It also gives me something to do later that is helpful without expending too much energy.
I'm in a weird place where, because I'm like down and not doing great, I want to keep busy,
Yeah,
but it's like,
you have to
oh,
be
now I
careful
feel
with
like
what
I've
you're
got
busy
too much
with.
to remember and I've forgot everything and my brain isn't working.
Yeah. This is when I carry my notebook with me everywhere in times like that. I just basically live out of my notebook and I trust my notebook to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I have printouts. I have weekly printouts, and I just
I
look at
have
it like 100 times a day. But then I haven't even printed it out. I haven't even got it sorted this week. So
so
that's
when I
that's
was in DBT, they taught us about distress tolerance kits. So this is my pencil case, which is my distress tolerance kit, and inside of it, which is the actual distress tolerance part, is this notebook that I was given as a gift because I had an extra ink and I gave it to a friend and he gave me a notebook and some fucking really funny quotes like when my partner said I had serious dementia ward patient vibes. Um and then I've got some notes from reading Jenna's book. And then like this is from when Poe passed away. And they gave me the Rainbow Bridge card. So I have that in here always with me. So it's like he's in my pocket. Um,
that's
I've
sweet.
I've got the notes from my top surgery consult where they told me I was approved. Um, oh yeah, here's some of my notes from Jenna Miscavige's book. No child should have an ethics folder or production records. Humiliation is not an essential part of childhood.
Yeah, no, completely agree.
Those are a couple notes I have. Um, yeah, so, oh, and then I've got some funny character names that I was making up out of things that I had misread. Like there's this sign that says Janice Place. It's a part in the hospital, and I thought it said Jaundice Fleece. So, just funny stuff like that. Um, I have always done art my entire life, literally since I was in diapers. And I'm sure Fluffer has always done at least something artistic.
Not really.
Yeah, but your wood stuff, that was artistic.
Oh yeah, I was a furniture maker.
Yeah, that's artistic as hell,
Uh,
man.
I've
Craftsmanship
always
is artistic.
yeah, I've never been because I struggle to. I think it's
Elron
probably
Hub
because of the
Cult.
aphantasia.
We got Elron Hub Cult. He's here. Wolf Machine. That that'll be the next piece that I paint. How about that? After I'm finished the pieces that I want to make for protesters. Because I think you're absolutely correct, and I think it would make a great protest sign. Yeah. Also, child auditing is child abuse. That needs to be a sign. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. I think if I outline this in gold, it'll stand out from like the white. So I'm just kind of trying to get it on. And then it says someone out there cares, but you can barely read it.
If I get the idea in my head of do something along this concept, and then I just get to see it sort of come to fruition in some way in front of
I
me.
love that though. Like that's really cool though in its own way. Like that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's good if you don't have like expectations. If you have expectations, I
It
guess
comes
that'd
out how
probably
it
make
comes
it.
out, and that's beautiful. I'm always letting myself down because it's not coming out how I picture it in my head. And it's like, why am I comparing it to something that isn't even a thing that exists right now? Because this is the closest thing that exists to it, because I just friggin' made it. So why am I saying that it's shit? Because it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to in my head. Well, doesn't that just mean I should try again? I'm trying to get my head around that a little bit more. Yeah, no child should have an ethics folder. I've had a really hard time reading Jenna's book. Not because it's really well written, and I think that's part of the problem, because I can so vividly put myself in her shoes and feel what she's feeling in those moments, and it's just like, oh my god, Jenna, Jenna. And then you think about, all the other kids who were in there and they had the exact same freaking experience, and it's just like, oh, it's so upsetting. Yeah, Darth Beaver, they treat everybody unacceptably. They treat the vulnerable unacceptably. They treat elders unacceptably, children, women, queer people, people who struggle with anything. I mean, fuck, they're just gross. They're just gross and unkind. Fluffer, you're still muted. I don't know if you're intentionally muted
Sorry, I was
still.
faffing around.
Oh, that's okay. Faff away. I think I need a bigger brush. What brush should I use? I think this one. Yeah, ableist AF. Exactly. Gotta make the able more able, right? Fuck everyone else unless you can drain them of their cash. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. I'm actually doing a lot better than I was expecting myself to today with the cold. but I went to bed at a more reasonable time so that hopefully the fever would F off, and it seems to have. Usually I can handle a cold just fine. It's the fever that takes me out and turns me into a child. um, Geez, I don't know. Geez, I just don't know. I have so much to catch up on. I have not been watching streams properly this week because I've just been out of it and also not doing great. Um, I have so much I got to catch up on. Um, ugh, I feel bad. I feel really bad. Like Eric emailed me and he's like, "I haven't seen you in my chat." And I was like, "I know, I'm sorry." Psych on the Rocks. Psych on the Rocks is here. I hope you are doing well. I need more water. There we go. I love these little, okay, if you ever want to do painting, I highly recommend, like, especially watercolors, gouache, anything like that, ink. I highly recommend investing in one of these little ceramic flower palettes because holy shit is this thing a game changer. Yeah, Eric works really hard too.
I keep coming over all funny.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I keep coming over. I was come over all funny like a few minutes ago, and then took the jumper off.
Yeah.
Um,
If
but
you're
it just
not
happened
feeling
again.
well, I don't want you to have health. I want you to be safe. So if you need to go, let me know, okay?
Yeah, I might do in a minute. I don't.
Yeah, 'cause I worry about you. So just let me know. No worries. Just make sure you're all good, you're safe. Especially since it happened this
Finish
morning, didn't
toasting.
it?
Yeah, I had a funny turn this morning. It was not good.
No, I worry that because you've already done it once today, you might be at risk of it happening again. I don't know. And yeah, I can see it. It's looking really nice.
Yes, I was coming over all hot and
Yeah, you should maybe lay down just to be safe.
yeah.
I just don't want you to take a risk. We've uh we've gone for a bit. I mean, we could just end early and then you could go have a lay down.
I'm currently laying down.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Just stay there. Everyone can see your piece, so they can enjoy that.
Oh, excuse
Bless you.
me.
Bless you, bless you. Yeah, Wolf Machine said that there's a distinctive change in your voice. Yeah, we can tell you're not feeling so good.
It's so weird. Like, I'll be
Darth Beaver
okay.
Darth Beaver suggested a cold washcloth on your neck for the temperature.
No, it's like I'll be fine, and then I'll try and remember something. Like, I'll be mid thought, and then it's like blank,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, hang on a sec, what happened? And I sort
Mhm.
of panic and try and retrieve the thought, and it's almost like a deja vu. And
Yeah.
then I just sort of, it's like, and
Yeah.
then I'm on the floor.
It's really similar to when my partner has a seizure. It's interesting.
I don't move or anything. I just sort of
No, it's
just
just
it's, and I
yeah.
don't fully pass out normally, but and then
I wonder
sometimes I'll zone out and then I'll come back and I won't have gone on the floor, but I'll just be like marching on the spot.
have they confirmed that those are not absent seizures?
No, I've got a neurological appointment.
Okay,
This
because
happened February. I've fractured my spine from passing out, and so
yeah.
they booked me in with neurology for March, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. March 2025. I was like, oh,
Oh, right. I remember you
so
telling
yeah,
me
I'm
that.
on the list. I'm waiting for the.
I wonder if that could be absent seizures because my partner's epileptic and I've been doing a lot. I've had to learn a lot about seizures.
If oh, we've got Wolf Machine in the chat. I can't see the chat, but
Oh,
it
we haven't
feels
told
like
you.
I get no. I know. I just no. I know Wolf Machine, but I just remembered again in regards to
Oh, yeah.
it
Something you were
feels
gonna.
like it sometimes it feels like trigeminal neuralgia, like I've got the pain, so I don't know if it's my body's way of just being like just make them pass out rather than deal
Yeah,
with the attacks. I don't know,
yeah.
but it's so weird.
It is.
I feel
Yeah,
a
I'm
bit
just
better now.
worried
I've laid
about you.
down.
Oh, Darth Beaver just reminded all of us to drink some water. I've got my water bottle here. It's got a bee on it.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Yeah, it's really good that there's no more poo in your water too. Wolf Machine. I'm glad to hear that. Props. A sip of water to your neurologist.
What
Thank
does
you,
it say?
neurologists.
I can't see the
Wolf
chat.
Wolf Machine said, my neurologist saved my life, and
Oh
then
yeah,
also
my
said I
neurologist
could,
saved my life
and then totally
with TN.
said I could totally see that your body protecting you from the pain.
Mm.
Yeah, I could see that too. Bodies do weird things.
I've been under so much stress.
Yeah, well, that also probably enhances it, right?
Do you know what? I can't deal with stress that I can do nothing about. I can't deal with inescapable
Yeah,
stress, and it's very traumatic and triggering. The inescapable.
yeah. Well, it just makes you feel helpless, and helpless is a shitting feeling, but helpless does not last forever. Yes, I'm quoting Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
Can't stop, won't stop. Woo! Okay, this is getting stresses. Wolf Machine said, or
Okay.
Psycho Rock said, "Cheers to doctors that are actually worth something." And then Wolf Machine said, "Stress is my biggest TN trigger by far." And
I have
then
stress and wind. Okay, I'm getting back up
you got
slowly.
wind.
Stress and wind's my biggest triggers. I couldn't come near you.
I switch between wind and
Throwback.
stress.
Yeah, stress and yeah, wind triggers me. High wind, so wind on my face.
So you wouldn't want to
So I'm all
go on
snooded up if I go out.
yeah, you don't want to be on the sea or anything.
Yeah, I was so lucky. It was just by chance that we had a locum doctor in the GP. I'd been passed from the GP to the dentist, GP, dentist, GP, dentist with this pain. Um, and yeah, I just so happened to see this doctor who was just happened to be at the GP, and they went through my notes, looked at me, and they said, "You have trigeminal neuralgia." I used to do the muscular vascular decompression surgeries, and I've seen many people like you, and they gave me some tablets to try, and it helped. It was anti-epileptic meds that helped actually.
Oh, there you go.
That
Hmm.
I came off and went on something else.
And is that when you started falling or having those
Yeah,
spells?
maybe. Now I'm thinking of it. This
Mm.
Imagine if I was accidentally taking a tablet that was curing something I didn't know I had.
Yeah, it could
But I had
be.
to come off it. But the thing is, you have to come off it because otherwise the TN becomes immune to it.
Oh,
And I'll
interesting.
tell
Well,
you what,
there are,
fracturing my back, I would take a broken bone over a TN attack any day.
yeah. Well, okay, so there are several different seizure medications, though, or anti-epileptic medications. So if they do end up figuring that out, there are other routes that may not give you a TN trigger or pain. I'd like to think. I'd like to hope.
Yeah, and I've uh, been hit in the head a lot. So they
Mm.
were like, nah, just shouldn't have made the life decisions you have.
Well, okay, so that also increases your chances of epilepsy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another thing that made me really upset when I was hearing Tori's story, and she was telling, "Hi, Xenu Free." She was talking about how they were trying to get her to go off of her freaking epilepsy medication, and she had a bunch of grand mal seizures, which gave her permanent memory damage. I was
Yeah.
so freaking mad. I was like, "You're gonna take the sweetest woman in the world and sacrifice her health? What is wrong with you?"
Not okay. I'm gonna have this pretzels. Will salt help me?
No, because salt takes the water out of your body.
I'm having a pretzel.
Okay.
And then
Um, or sorry, the salt makes you thirsty, but it's fine. Because you need to eat too. So.
I think this is lack of tea.
Oh yeah, yeah, from the kettle being too far away.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to start the tree for Nancy because she didn't email me back with a color scheme. And since
Snow White.
I improvised the two that I've already made, so I wanted her to have input on that one. Okay.
Was Chadwick married?
I fucking doubt it. If he is, it's not been consummated.
I was just thinking, imagine the first boob he's ever felt he got arrested.
Yeah, and that's probably why he's doubling down and finally keeping going with the lawsuit, and that's probably why he's being actively punished by the cult for not dropping it and letting it go.
No, I don't think that he'd be able to pursue this without their say so.
Yeah,
He wouldn't be part of the church. The cult,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh my god, a rainbow tree! 2 sandwiches! How did I not even think of that? I'll shoot her an email and see if she likes the sound of that. Well, 2 sandwiches, tell me
Okay.
I'm wrong. Show me proof. Show me proof anywhere that leads to the evidence that that man has ever experienced a breast before in his life. There is none. That based on his reaction, that was his first encounter. He probably didn't even know what it
Okay.
was. He'd probably had to fucking look up what L. Ron Hubbard said about the female body before he even knew what piece touched him. He
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
they're
an
like,
arm.
I don't think they're like a purity Um, I can't remember who said the story about um, being assaulted, and someone took them into a room and showed them like in a book and was like, "Oh, did you have something like this?" And they'd been like roofied, and they were like, "Yeah, that
Mm.
was the thing." And they're like, "Yep." So you tell me which church you know that has a little
Yeah.
book of
Yeah,
date rape drugs.
seriously. Seriously. Oh no, let's just open the book and find out how you were
I can't
violated.
think.
That's just
I really
horrific.
can't think.
My dad just said,
No.
"Poor fish."
Oh.
It wasn't even me. I didn't even say it.
Yep.
You can't even blame me.
You did say it. You did say it. You did say it on behalf of your dad, and you knew what you were doing.
Well, I said violated, and it was the first thing that came to his mind. So two sandwiches.
Who's responsible? Who brought this up? Who started this in the first place?
No, my dad. He's responsible.
No, I can't. Oh.
He said I'm not
Yeah,
responsible, but uh
I tried again and I can't. So I'm laying back down and I can just be with you here,
yeah,
in spirit. And
you've derailed you've derailed the stream, Dad. He says he's sorry, but I don't think he really is. I think he thinks it's as funny as I do. Yeah, I think all aquariums should have a screening process to make sure that the fish go to proper homes. Those could be pets for kids, not discarded in a fucking bathroom garbage can under layers of paper towel and shame. Jeez. Jeez.
I still think it's more plausible that he
Well, there were
marched
multiple
someone
fish,
he was angry
Fluffer. There
at
was more than one type of fish.
into the bathroom and assaulted, just slapped that person with the fish. I could imagine him taking great joy
Yeah, but
slapping
wouldn't he do
someone
that
with
in
a fish.
public though? Because that would be
Well,
like a
no, because
show of
that would
power.
make the news. That would make the
Well, that's
news. You
true.
go into the
That's true.
bathroom and do it in front of 4 people you pay because you're a
To
coward,
keep it
and then you
quiet. Yeah,
pretend that's
yeah.
power,
Okay, yeah, I
and
could
you
see
discard
it.
the
I could
fish with
see
your
it.
shame under paper towels.
But do you want me to break out the you know, the first-hand accounts of people who have worked in the pet stores? Do you and found the fish and found the discarded fish?
I feel like the fish would need a post-mortem.
I think it I think it deserves a post-mortem.
I just don't want to think about this.
This
I really
makes me
don't.
want to get a
No,
job at a
you've
pet
got me
store
in a
just
weak
so I can
moment.
make sure this never happens. Two sandwiches. I really liked the layered under paper towel and shame. Uh, that could be a lyric in a song. Oh, Fluffer, did you get the lyric that I sent you?
I don't
Or
think so.
in the voice message?
Oh yeah, yep. I
Don't
responded. I think.
waste your time, Tommy. You're already the guy who fucked a fish.
Yeah.
It's Blink 182.
Mhm. Yeah. Got
Maybe the fever's coming back. Maybe
that.
that's what it is. Maybe that's what's going on.
Oh.
We can blame the fever. My dad just sang Meatloaf. I'd do anything for love, but I won't
I was
do
gonna say there's
that.
more. Oh dear.
Ah! Dad, you're gonna kill Fluffer. They're
Oh.
already laying on the floor. They can't take much more. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be responsible for this. I know. Yeah. Okay. This is word to the wise. Never tell your dad about something like that. Okay, because you'll never not ever hear about it again. Like, yeah, and they'll remind you right at the right time. Thank you, Psych on the Rocks. I always feel like it sounds like an unhinged evil clown, but that makes me feel better.
And I think just a nice reminder to not take yourself or life too seriously.
Yeah.
I think I had a sort of big eureka moment when was it Madonna fell up them stairs and
I don't
and all the
know.
kids know Madonna as the lady who just fell up the stairs. And I'm like,
That's funny.
wow, Madonna. Really, that's all you know
That's her
Madonna as?
legacy.
I'm like, well, okay. If you can do insanely amazing things for like 40 odd years and then be known as the person who fell up the stairs, what's the point
Yeah.
in taking anything too seriously? Your
Well,
achievements, your failures, anything. Because you
I'm
could
just
just
gonna
do
say
something tomorrow and be known as the person who fucked a fish, even if you didn't.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Elron Liar is here.
Oh,
Just
hello.
oh fuck, that's hilarious.
I can't see the chat, Toby.
Okay, Two Sandwiches said I told my dad he thought I was sick.
Yep. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I told Fluffer they thought I was sick.
Yeah, it was in chat. It was live. I think Two Sandwiches might have told you live in chat. I can't remember who told who.
I think Two Sandwiches is the one who sent me the picture
The
of the
picture
fish.
because it has teeth.
Well, let's
Because if
just
you're
get it
gonna,
right. Let's just get it straight. There's more than one fish, okay? There's more than one victim to this story.
oh dear, like if being a tiny little cult leader's best friend isn't like a life choice, like you could have just done that one thing. You could have filled your time just being that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But it's not enough.
Oh, I did show my dad the picture. He knows. I showed him.
I can't.
Horrific. One of them is a
Where was this?
pleco, also known as a
Don't want
sucker fish.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, I'm Tom Cruise. I do my own stunts, and then I go to a pet shop and I fuck a fish. I'm so cool and short. That's Tom
Where were
Cruise.
the resources? Where did you? What's the? Where's the? I don't want to know. I don't want to
I was
know.
gonna say I can send you my resources if you want them,
I
but I
don't
don't
want to
think you
know.
do.
I'm really tired now.
Please do, Two Sandwiches. Please do.
Like, I'm not going
Uh,
to defend him. I'm
no,
not going to
I'm
defend
just.
him, but I will defend due diligence
Well,
before
yeah.
spreading a rumor.
Oh no. I mean, this is well known. I mean, The Simpsons even spoofed it.
The fish.
Oh yeah. You know Troy McClure in The Simpsons? There's an
Oh my
episode
days.
there's an episode where he marries one of Marge's sisters, Troy McClure, because he couldn't get any acting jobs after his aquatic dalliances were talked about in a fucking newspaper or something like that. And so he marries Marge's sister as like a sham wedding, and that's based
Yeah.
on Tom Cruise.
How do you know it's based on Tom Cruise?
Well, because I did a lot of reading about it, and also Nancy Cartwright is a Scientologist, and she voices Bart Simpson, so I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Do you think she knows? Oh
I think
dear.
everybody knows. I think
That
everybody
would
knows, and no
be
one talks about it.
out to Fishy D.
Yeah, out to G, out to Gil.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not cool, man. I'm upset. Gotta respect the sea.
Where are we on time-wise, because I'm literally just
You're dying? Okay.
I can
That
feel
you know
myself
what?
getting
My
weaker, and the weaker I get mentally, the more you're gonna put information that I don't want in my brain, and I'm just
yeah,
too
and then
weak to
the
fight
harder
it.
it'll stick too. I don't want to
And
do
I'm
that to you,
asking
and
questions.
I can't be I can't be trusted.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I mean,
two
it's
sandwiches. Xenu Free said, I never know what I'll hear dropping in on you too. And then Two Sandwiches said, no due
I'm
diligence on my
exhausted.
part. I honestly
Okay.
don't believe this is true. I just think it's insane. I fully believe it's true. I
Yeah,
think
tell
he
me,
learned a
fully believe it's true.
weird. I do. I believe that Tom Cruise learned some weird fish sex magic ritual that he was taught by some weird tech that Elrond stole from Aleister
That's
Crowley.
OT9. OT9 is inside the
Oh,
fish.
exactly. That's I. We're gonna blow this wide open. This is bigger than tunnels. Okay, this is underwater.
I'm gonna move
You
it
think
round so you lot can
underground
see
is
how awful I
intense?
look.
Just wait.
Look at the state of me. Your
Um,
tech.
yeah, you held up like a champ. We're doing great. We're gonna end the stream here. So Fluffer can lay down and I can charge my
I
stuff.
feel
Um,
pale.
yeah,
I
you
feel
look a
like
little
I'm
pale.
pale. I feel like the blood's out of my face.
You look a little. Well, you do. You look a little pale. You look like you need a rest. Um, just quickly. Again,